So a lot of you probably wondering, why is Bogur currently spectating a random ass rank game? And so random ass rank game, it's actually Navi versus 100 Thieves. 100 Thieves honestly is kind of getting dominated, but Terra on their team actually pulls off a phenomenal performance where he gets 35 final blows. I am not kidding, and 60 kills overall. So I decided to spectate his POV, just watch the chaos unfold, and maybe learn a thing or two about playing duelist. So they start off by going left side, taking some space. They're poking, and by poking I mean he just deals damage to people and makes them go away, looking for an opportunity to get a kill. Now a lot of you probably know this, but Phoenix got nerfed quite a bit ago and therefore is not played as much in rank, but she's still played in pro play. As you can see, the game is 40 seconds in and he's already 65% no charge. He's playing really safe. Like, he's making sure his supports are safe. He's making sure the enemy team is wasting heals, resources, cooldowns. And then when he gets his ult, he just goes in because he's invulnerable whenever he ults. And so sending it randomly into the supports that he's not gonna kill, he instead sends it into the Jeff the Land Shark like a missile and confirms the kill, so his Invisible Woman is safe. So far, so good. Very consistent. As you can see, he never takes any risks. He sits there and dishes out consistent damage and farms his ult. I'm sorry, I'm still a little bit sick. Without actually doing fuck, I can't speak English. Without doing any stupid things. A lot of people are just gonna go, take an angle, and die time and time again, then complain about no heals. And yes, his teammates are a little bit better than your teammates, but the way he plays is very, very consistent. He just shoots the tanks. He just shoots tanks, waits for an opportunity to go in, and applies so much pressure on the entire enemy team. The enemy Venom cannot do what he wants because he's always being quite literally fried. And as you are seeing Daredevil. Daredevil is actually meta. Like, the fact that he's always alive, perfectly positioning himself away from the enemies in a perfect way that they can neither get to him, nor is he too far away to minimize his damage. So he's at optimal space, just making sure that everything that gets close gets deleted. And look at this. He knows he has his ult, goes in deletes, level 1 crook, and then ults just to live. Doesn't look at Daredevil. So he doesn't get affected by his ult. Actually, beautiful performance. Hasn't died once yet.
Emma, you have no idea how long I've wanted to do that. Turning up the heat. Can't catch me.
And look, unlike your DPS in your games, he's actually peeling and helping his backline. Every time the Jeff eats his Invisible Woman, he's there helping. And he's almost to another ultimate. Unfortunately for us, his team is dead. Let me skip ahead.
A little help, please. Thanks. Now I really needed that.
I think a lot of people misunderstand like the concept of like beautiful. There just confirms too. I think a lot of people have this hero mentality that they need to go in and solo the entire enemy team, but sometimes what Terra is doing is just enough. Like, people like Venom need to be shot. Not in real life, but maybe in game. Just so they're off your backline's back. Also, you're gonna see that a lot of the times when he ults, he really stalls it as much as possible, purely because he's immortal while he's in it. And he wins every 1v1. Every single 1v1 he wins. Nobody can actually contest him. With a little bit of healing, he is quite genuinely like a turret that never breaks.
By the eye of Agamotto.
Beautiful dodge in the strange ult.
Anyone willing to help? You have been judged unworthy.
They hit a checkpoint. Now might be a good time to stop them.
Amazing.
KO. That's 3. Wow.
Amazing performance. He doesn't even need the animation cancel. It's quite genuinely just him hitting left clicks and also his AoE. And also he makes sure to like have procced or like left at least one spark on people so that they chain whenever they explode. And don't forget, whenever you land a headshot, they actually get 2 sparks. You need 3 sparks to actually blow somebody up.
Stop them.
Thanks for the boost.
A little bit overcommit. A little bit bad positioning there. He wasn't aware that his team was getting dove. Nuke. Tactical ICBM. Yeah, a lot of the times Terra uses his ult just to live and then look for a kill afterwards. He doesn't actually use it to combo too much. Quite genuinely just to extend his life, which is good enough.
Don't give them another inch. Or else. Better stop that vehicle.
Also, like, pay attention to the fact that he never wastes his shift unless he's actually being dove. And then after he uses his shift, he plays super far back. Already at 50% ult charge. Let's skip ahead. And I do want to point out that he actually goes in and TPs his team at the end instead of sitting around and jorking it. Because a lot of people just quite genuinely still do not know that if you died first and you respawn in overtime, you probably want to TP your team.
Good medicine.
We'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
I don't even want to watch the strange gameplay, but hey, why not? We're here already. Yeah. I'm more curious about the defense. Takes an angle on the right side. So as the enemy team actually pushes in, actually asks for help from his Jeff and from his invisible woman so that he can create an angle here and just shoot the supports as they push in and confirm the kill. And I also want to point out this really fun play that Navi actually did. They, at the beginning of the game, they TP, but they don't TP the entire team. They just TP the divers. So the Strange here, I'm sorry, it's going to take a little bit. He TPs, lets the Daredevil and Jeff the Land Shark, oops, and Captain America go all the way behind him and then closes his TP. Just a really fun little play. But for some reason, they leave the supports alone, which means Terra can terrorize them.
I could feel your pain, so can't catch me. A little help, please. I've got your back. Can't catch me. They will pay for this.
Yeah, I think no matter how much Terra helps there, there's just too many dive characters on his supports. But props to him for actually trying to help. A lot of the times, DPS players will not try to help at all. Unfortunate. One shot away from actually killing him. Are they gonna TP? Yeah.
Help get that vehicle to its destination.
Just skip ahead. I think this is a way better positioning for them. It's way easier for him to hold here on high ground and not letting the enemy team push in. He ults the Rocket Raccoon, gets through. And how did he get them? He applies a mark on the rocket. How did Jeff die? Where was he? Oh, he was over there. Oh, the Jeff just got nuked. Bye-bye. And then when he lands, he actually applies more sparks, and then it explodes and kills the one crook. Yep. And then the Jeff also dies. I'm pretty sure he won't even like... I'm sorry guys, ChatGPT wants to play. Yeah, as you can see, he is peeking from high ground and just poking, doing damage. Doesn't give them any free real estate.
Cosmic flame.
Let the devil
Even though the supports are being dove, he's making sure the rest of the team cannot help.
Who's here? Huh. Turning up
Already at 50% no charge, by the way.
You're halfway there. Keep going.
I think he should have stayed on high ground. I think this is like the moment where he actually completely pops off. Because until this moment here, he's already at 24 final blows. 25 actually. I honestly would have thought it's a lot less. But he's just so consistent with his aim.
You are nothing. You are nothing.
Insane. And then wins the 1v1. Insane. Wait, that play was crazy. Goes for a flank. Deletes the rocket. Goes for the 1v1. Phoenix ults. Kills Trust Me, who's just sitting there in the back. He just gets blown up to bits. Unfortunately, Jerky here kind of misses his ultimate, I think, right? Yeah. And then Terra just cooks his ass because he's respawning and he's AFK while respawning. So he can set up. So he baits out Phoenix ult and gets 3 kills and manages to clutch up. He has the clutch gene. And then sets up again. You know, he just sits on high ground. That's his thing. Pokes, farms ult again. Always makes sure that he has ult. Already at 50%, he just used it.
This is real firepower!
We make a good team.
Really good target focus on the ab. Deleted in milliseconds.
You belong to me!
Anyone willing to help?
Thanks for the boost.
I think the best thing about Terra is that not only is he really good on Phoenix, but it's not even his best character. I think Bucky is by far his best character, and we saw him pop off quite a bit. His performance on Bucky is phenomenal. And I think he's also really consistent at just playing to not go and solo carry, but genuinely just help his team and pressure the entire dive away from everybody. He only goes for solo kills whenever there's no other option. Like, for example, his team is dead and he has no other choice.
Clearly you needed some help.
And every time somebody makes a mistake against him or peeks him, he just wins. Like, now he pushes purely off of the fact that everybody in the enemy team is dead and he cannot die.
A fitting end.
So he knows when to push. He knows when to be aggressive.
Get that vehicle moving again.
And now he's just waiting. They probably expect TP. They're waiting for it. No TP. So he's just sitting there on the off angle, on the high ground.
What am I? Invisible? Hold still. I'm trying to help. Thanks for the boost.
Is he gonna ult the Jeff? Yeah.
You are nothing.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
Yeah. Just to confirm it. First, he owes the Jeff so he doesn't get eaten himself. And second of all, just to make sure that he dies.
Together to victory!
And look, he instantly falls back, goes to his invisible woman. And with the help of the invisible woman, he makes sure that Daredevil dies.
Cosmic flame. Disappear.
And he just sits on high ground, bro. He doesn't even drop. He's just sitting there shooting. 50% ult charge again. Assassinated that Phoenix. Almost has ult again. Insane.
Turning up the heat. You
He has it again. Crazy. Oh, what happened there?
You are nothing.
Oh yeah, look at this. Look at this. Fate actually jumps in and saves the team. Because I'm pretty sure everybody dies here. He just tanks it. Aura. But it's okay, he's gonna get another one. I mean, I should commend his supports also for keeping him up. They just work really well together. Look, they don't go to die, they actually just run away, pull back, wait for the team, go in again. Wait for the TP. No need to die, guys. No need to die. Sometimes you just need to live.
Cosmic flame.
Beautiful. Insane.
Thanks for the boost.
That's 3.
Turning up the heat.
He actually is soloing the entire team. Beautiful. Insane performance. Insane performance by Terra. 60 kills, 35 final hits as if this is a bot lobby. Ridiculous. Compared to the enemy team, they have 10 final hits. That's the most they have. He actually has more final hits than Trust Me, Naga, Jerky, and level 1 Crook combined. Ridiculous. 60 kills, 7 deaths, and the low death count is also insane. 37,000 damage. Only Phoenix, by the way. Ridiculous. I hope you learned a thing or two about Phoenix. If you liked it, I get more of these. I know there was a lot of really cool games.